Hi, friends. Last time we were together, we talked about addition and we talked about the basic addition. So when we have one digit and one digit, or we have two digits and one digit, or two digits and two digit. But we only did it staying in our own columns, our own lanes when it comes to addition problems. Today, we're going to take it a step further and we're going to talk a little bit about how to add numbers together whenever you are carrying the number over or you are what we call regrouping. So, for example, we might have a problem like 15 plus 17. Okay, remember, anytime we are looking at these, we want to start by staying in our lane. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the line. So we stay in our lane. We want to keep the 5 and the 2 together and the 1 and the 1 together. That is just to help remind us, and so we don't get confused. Maybe especially if we're writing this on paper, we can sometimes get confused and lose our spot. So we're going to start by talking about 5 plus 2. Or sorry, 5 plus 7. Oh my goodness. Not enough coffee yet, guys. 5 plus 7. So we look at 5 plus 7. We know we can move it and say 7 plus 5. It doesn't matter either way whenever you are adding. It doesn't matter which one is on top and which one's on the bottom. So when we look at this, one thing we need to keep in mind is that we know that 5 plus 5 equals 10. So we know that because 7 is larger than 5 or greater than 5, that this is going to be one where we have to regroup. So if we need our number line to help us with our addition problem here, we can go ahead and start with 7. And we can build up from there. And I apologize, guys. I'm like right in the camera. Sorry. Okay, and then we're going to go and we're going to take and we're going to build. So we started at 7 and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we get to the number 12. So 5 plus 7 is 12. Well, but if I'm staying in my lane, we're only dealing with the ones right now. So what we do is we put the ones in the 1 column and we regroup, we move that tens over to the 10 column. Okay, so then we would have 1 plus 1 plus 1. If we need to use our number line again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're only going to go up to 5 this time. That way we keep it kind of simple. We start at 1 and we go 1, 2, because I'm adding 1 and then I'm adding another 1. So I see that that is 3. So 17 plus 15 is 32. And this happens with bigger numbers too. Okay, so if we're talking about bigger numbers and we say 49 plus, I don't know, let's say 54. Again, I'm just going to write out so that I can stay in my lanes. And I have 9 plus 4. So if I have 9 and I add 4 to it, I would be saying 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I'm going to put the 3 down below and oh no, I'm over. I have to regroup and move that to the tens column, or yes, the tens column. Okay, so now it becomes 1 plus 4 plus 5. Let's do this easy. Let's start with 1 plus 4. 1 more than 4 is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. Oh no, I have to regroup again. So I'm going to take and I'm going to draw my line down again. Oops, that's not a very good one, guys. Let me fix that for us. We're going to draw that line again. And I need to still stay in my lane. Stay in my lane. So the tens column would be a 0. And I regroup and the 1 goes over to the hundreds column. There's nothing else in the hundreds column, so we drop that straight down below and it becomes 103. Very important that we are staying in our lane whenever we do this, because very easily we could end up moving a number into the wrong spot. When we're writing this out by hand, sometimes, especially if we're going very quickly, that can be difficult to do. Let's take a look at one more example together. I'm going to just throw a number out here. I'm going to make it a 3-digit number. 126 plus 58. Okay, and again, I'm going to just stay in my lane with my nice little dividers here. And it doesn't have to be perfectly straight line, guys. You can see that my straight lines aren't perfectly straight either. 6 plus 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I drop down the 4, and what do I do with the 1? I carry or I regroup it. Now I have 1 plus 2 plus 5. 1 plus 2 is 3. Good. 3 plus 5 is, if you said 8, you are correct. Go ahead and drop that 8 down. And then we have only a 1 in the hundreds. So we're going to drop that 1 straight down. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to change at all. So what do we have when we say 126 plus 58? It is 184. So this was a quick review of addition with regrouping or carrying, whichever you'd prefer to call it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. And until next time, see you later.